If you could have only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I bet you said pizza. I know that's what I'd say. If you're new to gluten-free, you're probably thinking you'll never be able to eat pizza again. Well, I'm here to tell you, yes, you can be gluten-free, and yes, you can enjoy pizza. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of 3 pizzerias that offer gluten-free pizza, and we'll see how they stack up to the old pies we remember. Our first stop is Cameli's Gourmet Pizza Joint and Little Five Points, a favorite neighborhood spot. And the Free Cuisine chef is already here. We asked Ian how Cameli's avoids cross-contamination with their G-free pies.
Well, we have it separate from our normal dough, and we also don't use any flour on the peel or in the oven. We also typically have another oven that has a clean stone, an actual clean stone in it.
Like a dedicated?
Yes, pretty much a dedicated clean stone. And we throw it over there. I mean, if not, like if we do get flour on it, scrape it off, it burns off really quick. It doesn't really cross-contaminate it. When somebody does have celiacs, we do take a lot more care though. If they come in, then we make sure we turn on a fresh oven. We make it completely away from everything else.
So if you're gluten-free for medical reasons, it's really important that you let your server know.
So what am I going to do today? Here we go, ladies.
Woohoo! Pizza! That's awesome. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Thanks. Yeah. That was some good pizza. I can't believe it's not gluten. Seriously.
I gotta say, the crust is crispy. It's not really fluffy, you know, it's not doughy, but it's really, it just has a great flavor to it. And, you know, of course, all the toppings on it are great, but it holds up really well. It's not crumbling. And the flavor profile is just amazing. And then, you know, you can see on the bottom, it cooks very evenly. So every bite is just delicious. And I just love having this, like, pizza vessel. And, you know, to be quite honest with you, I think I might even like this better than the pizza I had years ago.
Here we are on our exciting journey to find gluten-free pizza in Atlanta. Our second stop, Mellow Mushroom, one of Atlanta's favorite pizzerias. Come on in and let's see what they have to offer.
Hey, Chef. And Mellow Mushroom lists all the ingredients in their gluten-free pizza crust. That's a good idea. Good job at Mellow Mushroom. Now, what are we going to order? Jennifer gave us the rundown on how Mellow Mushroom keeps their gluten-free pies gluten-free.
They're made in the back on the prep table, which is clean. Prep tables can be used for something else. They make them in the walk-in. All of the ingredients are taken directly from the walk-in and not taken off the line.
Oh, great. Awesome. I'm excited to eat some pizza then. Thanks. You're welcome.
Holy smokes, these are the biggest gluten-free pizzas I've ever seen. All right, well, I'm going to get started. Thank you.
All right, enjoy it.
Well, my first thoughts are, it looks great. It's awesome. It holds up. It looks like a regular piece of pizza. But I will say, the texture on the crust, very soft, very cakey, very sweet. Definitely too much sugar in the dough. And it almost kind of tastes like I'm eating a muffin with some melted cheese on it. A thin muffin, or pancake, really. Just really too sweet, not what I was expecting. Not horrible, but probably not going to be winning this pizza challenge for sure.
I'm really excited. We're here at our third and final pizzeria. Uncle Maddio's Pizza Joint on North Druid Hills is supposed to have really great gluten-free pizza. Now, I've never been here, but I'm excited to try it. Come on. From start to finish, Uncle Maddio's makes sure their gluten-free pies are safe.
First off, we change our gloves. We make sure nothing touches the gluten-free items. It's our standard policy that we get a fresh clean tray, pizza tray, and gluten dough. And what we do is we place the dough on top of a fresh clean tray. Every employee has to change their gloves, and we also have gluten-free items where nothing touches the ordinary items.
Wow.
So if you guys wanted something that was, say for instance, like you'll start with your gluten-free. To finish off the gluten-free pie, what we do is we have separate gluten-free tools. It consists of a small spatula, a pair of tongs, and also a pizza cutter that we only use for gluten-free. So once the pizza comes to the end, we'll put it to the end, we'll lift it up, place it on the gluten-free slider, slide it on, come about this way, and then we'll use the cutter and we'll slice it with the pizza cutter like so. Alright. And next after that, take it and put it on the sheet. And voila, there's a gluten-free pie.
Well, I'm pretty full, but I gotta say I'm really excited about trying Uncle Maddio's. Take a look at this crust. It's crispy. It is a little bit soggy right here in the middle, but I think I've been letting it sit a bit, and it does have a pretty heavy sauce on it. The toppings are pretty heavy, and they were very generous with all the toppings. So I think it's weighing it down a bit. But I tell you what, I don't feel like I'm missing anything at all. Uncle Maddio's has really hit the nail on the head with this gluten-free pizza. Not only is the crust awesome and it doesn't make me feel like I'm missing my gluten, but they really kind of make you feel like a princess with all these toppings. I mean, I've never seen so much cheese and meat and mushrooms and the sauce. It's really flavorful. So, all in all, I gotta say, good job, Uncle Maddio's. This is delicious.
Whew! I am stuffed.
You're stuffed. I'm not even wearing pants right now. Hence the boxes.
Whoa, okay. She's not kidding. Let's talk about our findings today. Our first stop, Cameli's and Little 5 Points. Now, I really liked that they had a dedicated space to make their gluten-free pies. What did you think?
I thought it was great. I mean, I really agree. The chef came out and talked to us, right. The server. They were awesome there.
Now, what did you think, Chef, about the flavor profile at Cameli's?
I gotta say, the crust was really good. It was thin, it was crispy, it held up, and the texture of it was just perfect. To hold all those toppings, and it cooked very evenly on the bottom. You could definitely tell that the sugars in that crust were definitely proportioned well.
Right, and the toppings on that pizza, those were incredible.
You did love those toppings. You couldn't stop talking about that.
Absolutely, they were bursting with flavor. I just really liked them. Okay, so our second stop, Mellow Mushroom. Now, I know you weren't as crazy about their crust. How do you feel about their pizza overall?
I gotta say, as soon as it arrived at the table, I was like, this is amazing. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And the size.
Right.
I mean,
it was really big.
Had we known how big it was, we probably would have only ordered one pizza.
Well, I might have still wanted to.
Maybe. Yeah, but it definitely was a beautiful pizza.
Absolutely. And now the crust was kind of cakey, I thought.
I agree. The crust was cakey. I think the eggs in the crust, maybe, and some of the baking powder, and excess amount of sugar kind of made it almost like a pancake. Something that you maybe would want a little pineapple on and some ricotta.
For breakfast.
It might work for me there, but for a savory pie, it just wasn't doing it for me.
No, I agree, but I have to say the service was incredible.
Oh, God, yeah.
Our server was really knowledgeable about gluten. She pointed out all the items on the menu that were not gluten-free, that we couldn't have on our pies. So I really, really liked that.
She was great, absolutely, and it's always really good to go to a restaurant and have your server just know right from the get-go and not, let me go to the kitchen and check. I mean, she kind of schooled us. Yeah, it was good.
She knew, and she didn't look at us like we were aliens.
Absolutely not. I felt very comfortable there.
I agree, so that's good. Our final stop was Uncle Maddio's on Orchard Hills.
What a fun time it was.
That was really fun.
That was good.
And I'd never been there before.
I hadn't either. And I'm glad we went because I would have probably never gone in there had we not,
It's not in the neighborhood we frequent.
Exactly.
So it was a whole new experience.
It was very new.
Now, their service blew me away.
Definitely the best service. It wasn't about one person in particular. They were
all great.
It was like going to a play. What you say, it was like a musical.
Well, we weren't actually in the play.
We were not.
But
it seemed like they, everybody kind of was like, oh, You know, like everybody had something to say about the gluten-free pizza.
They sure did, and they had all tested it.
Yes,
which
they
you
sure
don't
did.
find a lot, because a lot of times if you can enjoy gluten, you're not going to try the gluten-free items. But I think that says that they were confident enough about their gluten-free pies
absolutely.
that they had tried them.
Absolutely.
That's great. I really liked that they used different gloves when they made the gluten-free pies. Didn't you think that was neat?
Yeah, and did you notice how not only did they change their gloves out when they were making the pizza, but all the way down the train when somebody actually took the pizza out with the paddle, using special equipment, they changed their gloves as well. And it just was like everybody, it was like almost like a bell went off. Every time a gluten-free pizza went in that oven, everyone in that kitchen knew, and everyone knew what to do.
Right. It was almost like allergy alert, allergy alert. I like that.
And you know, did you notice how when we asked the questions about what about gluten-free?
Sure.
They were fighting over who was going to answer.
Right.
You know,
that's
they
true.
They were like
that's
tripping
awesome.
over this. They were very great.
Right.
But enough about the service. It's really about the pizza, right?
That's true. That's true. So the flavor. What did you think about the actual pizza?
Well, honestly, I think the crust was good. I mean, I think it was a little unevenly cooked, and I think it might have done the wire rack pizza oven is probably the reason. But I've got to tell you, that sauce, robust tomato sauce, I wasn't expecting it.
Fresh.
It was delicious, and it had such great flavor. You know,
I agree.
It really
I
did.
agree.
And the
It was
toppings,
awesome.
it was like, you know, queen for a day there. I mean,
I could have just like licked the toppings off.
I mean, there was enough.
That wouldn't
toppings.
be appropriate. I wouldn't do that. But
No, she might.
Behind doors.
She might.
And
But
maybe one of these boxes.
yes.
Okay.
But there was enough toppings on that one pizza.
Right.
For probably 4 more pizzas. It was very generous.
That's nice. Yeah.
It was good.
They weren't skipping on the top.
Not skipping on.
Okay. Cool. So I have to say, Chef.
Oh goodness, are you gonna pick a favorite?
Yeah, I kind of have a favorite.
I thought you might.
I have to say, if I had to pick a favorite, I would pick Cameli's and Little 5 Points.
I knew. I figured.
Reason being, okay, I've been gluten-free for a long time, so I enjoy gluten-free pizza. I don't miss regular pizza. But I think, above all, the Cameli's pizza would be the pizza I would introduce a new gluten-free person to, right? Because you can't believe it's gluten-free.
Okay, I can see that.
Do you have a favorite? Be honest.
You know, chefs don't ever pick favorites.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I do have awards to give out.
Do I get one? Best pizza eater?
We'll talk about that.
Okay, okay.
But 3 awards that I do have to give out. First, your favorite, Cameli's. Hands down, best crust.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I 100% support that.
Next, Mellow Mushroom, best appearance. Absolutely,
I
hands
agree.
down. And as far as Uncle Maddio's, certainly wins the award for best toppings.
Oh, I agree. Well, good selections there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree with that. Well, there you have it, folks. Food coach tested.
Chef approved.
So if you're new to gluten-free, you have lots of pizza options.
That's just a few today.